BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so today we want to talk about Shanquella Robinson. Real quick, Nancy Grace did an interview with her moms. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is this: there were a lot of things that were said that were extremely incendiary, as far as hot topics and things that need to be mentioned. Well, for one, we've talked about it previously, some of these things on this channel. I guess we're just going to go over a couple of things that were verified. I want to be clear on something. We had quite a few, because she was speaking with attorneys in law of America, and what they were kind of all agreeing on. One of them was an attorney. The other individual, I believe, they were a psychologist of some kind, a doctor of some kind. So one thing that they can all basically universally agree on is that this situation looks like what it was a setup, like they had planned it already. Now, with that being said, we've spoken about this numerous times. I said myself that I believe they planned it as far back as North Carolina. But the lawyer brought up a great point. They would not have needed to have planned it as far back as North Carolina. They could have planned it 10 minutes before they walked in the room, and it's still a planned murder. Just so we could be clear. That's still first degree, premeditated. They could have planned it 5 minutes before they did it. They still planned it. It don't matter how long the period of time before they actually followed through with whatever they did, and they talked about it. It doesn't even matter. So with that being said, I got an article right here I want to bring up real quick. A couple of things I want to say. I want to be clear about this. I'm going to let y'all hear something that Nancy Grace has to say about this. Just pay real close attention, because what I want y'all to understand is they're not all currently arrested. Remember? Allegedly, even though nobody knows where to find these guys. It's like they disappeared off the face of the earth. Right? Just so we can be clear. They're not currently arrested as far as we know. The mother has come out publicly with the help of Until Freedom and actually spoke about them not knowing what's going on in this particular matter, them not being alerted, them not hearing whether somebody is arrested or not. It's the mother. You would expect that she would know whether someone was arrested or not. I'm assuming that even if these people are all apprehended already, the reason in which why it's not being publicly publicized by the government might be for the explicit purpose of international relations. With that being said, Nancy Grace. And that's not what I meant to do, Nancy Grace.
Not only do they beat the woman, stand by and video this girl getting killed, they then lie about her cause of death to her mother. They lied about it. Now, is lying a felony? No, it is not. But doesn't it suggest to you, Gary, that they lied for a nefarious reason? And that
I just want to say something real quick. This is also something that we have spoken on before. The fact that they lie about the crime actually creates more crimes. You do understand this, right? So let's say you had nothing to do with the actual beating, but when you spoke with the police, you gave a rendition, you gave a account of something that did not happen. You didn't disclose what actually happened. Let's say also you're known to have spoke with somebody like the mother or the father or some other person, and you spoke about the matter, but yet you didn't disclose the truth to them. You were withholding something. That can be used to say that you were trying to prevent the truth from being known. You were trying to conceal a crime. Just so we can be clear.
That reason being to cover up their involvement.
It very much appears that the story is being told to the family from the not true, and it does raise the question of whether this was a pre-planned attack, whether it was organized not only by the person who committed it physically, but those around the room.
I want to say something real quick before we go any further. What you have to understand is these individuals, let's say they were already texting. You know, people can't stop texting. Let's say they were already texting, yo, what we going to do when we get her out there? And they were just talking like that. You don't need to say we're going to finish her off. You don't need to say we're going to pulverize her. All you have to do is speak in a manner that you plan on, that there is a plan to do something to her when y'all get to a location. That's all these people would have needed. Or that's all the government needs currently. That's it. What you have to understand is, I believe all of these people are currently, if they're not arrested, they're under surveillance. They can't move. Copy? Reason why I believe this is because we haven't heard anything about anyone. We haven't seen any of these people. You haven't seen them post on social media. Nobody's taking a picture of these guys going to the corner store. Nobody's taking a picture of these guys in CVS. Nobody's seen these guys. They gotta eat. You trying to tell me one of them had a bunker full with food enough to last a month? Oh man, we had no idea we was gonna do this, but it's a good thing we prepared for Armageddon. Is that what you're telling me happened? I'm just asking. For a friend. With that being said.
And you know, it's a sad day for the family, but it's also going to be a very, very sad day for these people. Because they are going to be implicated. They are going to, at a minimum, be witnesses in a potential criminal trial of the person.
You got that right, Davidson. They're not just witnesses. And what you said really hits the nail on the head, Gary Davidson. Now I know why you're a high-profile lawyer specializing in international law. This was pre-planned.
Okay, so can we just be clear that Jack Frost said this as soon as we heard that this happened? And he's currently getting praise. Shout out to that guy for saying the same things. Hold on. But before we go any further, I want to just so you understand the importance of this. Listen, pay attention. If they have digital communications alluding to that anybody had any plans for this woman before they got there, if they have any digital communications speaking about how they're going to cover up the crime after it happens, every person involved in these digital communications is in trouble. Whoever took the video camera the film is in trouble. And I want to put you on the game. The mother said somebody sent them the video. They were live streaming that shit. They wasn't recording. Copy? That wasn't recording. They were live streaming. The mother said somebody sent her a recording of that. So they took that woman out there with the explicit purpose of wanting to embarrass her and do her dirty. And I don't care what nobody say. With that being said, let me know what y'all guys think about that. Put it down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.